research rubs on the internet, there's thousands of kinds out there. You don't have to stick with one. You could always take bits and pieces of different rub recipes that you find and put your own together. I've found that there's red rubs, those are the ones I like. That's what gives your meat that awesome red, dark red color. But there's also white rubs too that I've noticed. That would be something that you could try too if you wanted to. I've used this rub on pork and chicken. I assume it would do okay for fish too. I really don't know. I've never tried it. They call it a rub, but I don't really rub it in. I just sprinkle it on kind of evenly as much as I can. If you start rubbing it and working with the meat, I just find that you get more on your hands and it winds up going down the sink. So you just kind of waste it. But this is all up for experimentation. Ghetto Fog Productions is hands-on. You just learn and you try it. Anytime that I can make a video to help, that's what I'll do. I've used YouTube a bunch. It's helped me out. There's been a lot of guys and girls out there help me out with things I've never done. So that's what I'm doing with this YouTube channel. Also, I let the meat thaw naturally. I don't try to microwave it. I always set it out early, either on the counter or in the fridge. Let it thaw out naturally. Another key point in applying the rub, you don't want to cake it on. Just get enough on it to coat it, and then when you flip it over to do the other side, some of that's going to fall off. I use what falls off to coat the sides. The sides are real critical, at least they are to me. But you'll do the front, you'll do the back, and then with whatever falls off, you can do the sides with it. Another key point in the rubs that I've noticed and what I try to do is make sure your meat's dry before you rub it. I take it and set it on paper towels, pat it on both sides, just make sure it's dry. As part of the video, I'll post all the ingredients. I'm not claiming to have came up with this. I'm not that smart, but I'll put everything in there as I got it off the internet. It calls for I want to say, a quarter cup of kosher salt. I don't have any of that and I don't use it. When I made the video, I didn't use it. So it'll still be on there. You can use it if you want. One thing I have read is to not add too much salt. Just use what it calls for because it can affect the caramelization process of your brown sugar and your granulated sugar. Are you ready to see the finished product? Here you go. That's how it turns out when you do it. And you don't have to cook it as long. I do it low and slow, but I like that brown sugar to burn. That's how I do it. So take all that for what it's worth, try it for yourself and enjoy.